Hello, dear viewers, and welcome back to our channel, where we uncover the most intriguing and often hidden truths about the British royal family. Today, we're diving deep into a topic that has sparked intense debate and widespread speculation across global royal circles: the potential timeline for the momentous ascension of Prince William and Catherine, the Princess of Wales, to the very pinnacle of the throne. Is the future of the crown unfolding right before our eyes, but in the shadows? Recent whispers, emanating from the heart of royal life, suggest this pivotal moment in British history could be arriving sooner than anyone truly anticipated. These urgent murmurs are fueled by observations of dramatically heightened preparatory activities deep within the hallowed halls of Buckingham Palace. Specifically, sources hint at intricate, top-secret arrangements for a future coronation ceremony already being set in motion. Before we delve into these gripping developments and the intriguing whispers echoing within the tightly guarded royal household, please take a moment to show your vital support. If you find our coverage insightful and truly engaging, remember to give this video a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, subscribing to our channel ensures you won't miss any of our future updates on the monarchy and its ever-evolving, complex landscape. Your support genuinely helps us continue bringing these compelling stories directly to you. Now, let's unpack the layers of this unfolding, high-stakes narrative. For some time now, various accounts, whispered behind velvet ropes, have indicated that the Prince and Princess of Wales, acutely aware of their inevitable destiny and the immense responsibilities that await them, have been undertaking a rigorous process. This has been described as a quiet preparation for their eventual, and indeed inescapable, roles as the future king and queen consort. This is no passive waiting game. It implies a dedicated, almost relentless, behind-the-scenes effort to fully grasp the intricate complexities of the monarchy at its absolute highest level, ensuring a seamless, flawless transition when that fateful time arrives. This ongoing, intensive preparation, while perhaps not widely publicized in its meticulous detail, is a crucial, hidden part of the royal machinery. Heirs are traditionally mentored and guided towards their future roles, but the current, almost unprecedented circumstances add layers of unique, pressing considerations. What unforeseen challenges might this accelerated training specifically seek to address, hinting at unseen pressures? As we are all acutely aware, His Majesty King Charles III is currently undergoing intensive treatment following his recent cancer diagnosis, a battle fought largely in private. Buckingham Palace has, with commendable transparency, offered measured updates on the King's health, reassuring the public that he is responding well to treatment and continuing with state duties where physically possible. These official communications aim to clear the air and mitigate undue concern, projecting an image of steady control. However, despite these ostensibly positive updates regarding King Charles's health, it appears that the strategic planning and preparatory work concerning Prince William and Princess Catherine's ultimate roles continue apace, relentlessly. While prudent long-term planning is always necessary for the monarchy's future, sources privy to the innermost workings of the palace suggest these plans are not merely theoretical. They are, startlingly, being actively pursued, potentially with an increased sense of urgency or focus, hinting at a hidden timetable known only to a select few. Adding a new, and particularly intriguing, dimension to this unfolding narrative is a recent, bombshell report. This report claims Princess Catherine was secretly crowned queen during an ultra-quiet ceremony. This extraordinary event, if it occurred as reported, would form part of her ongoing, and heretofore largely secret, royal training regimen. The very notion of a secret royal training is captivating, shrouded in mystery. While the public sees only the polished engagements and flawless public appearances, it is entirely understandable that a rigorous, private process of learning and preparation must take place to equip individuals for the unique demands of the highest office. Becoming monarch involves not just ceremonial duties, but a deep, nuanced understanding of constitutional law, diplomacy, and the complex relationship between the crown and government. The report cites an insider who provided specifics about this alleged hush-hush ceremony. This source claimed that during this highly discreet event, Kate did indeed wear a crown. This symbolic act, according to the insider, was directly linked to her intensive preparation for what truly lies ahead. The source is quoted as stating, "Kate wore a crown and has been taking lessons in what it means to be queen ahead of King Charles's death and was crowned in a hush-hush ceremony to prepare her for what's coming." The insider further added that she was beautifully received. If true, what kind of secret training must truly prepare a future queen for the ultimate test, and what does this silent coronation signify for the crown's immediate future? The weight of the crown casts a long, silent shadow. This report, detailing the alleged ultra-quiet ceremony and private crowning, surfaced shortly after another piece of news that initially seemed to present a somewhat contradictory picture regarding the pace of the transition. That news concerned a significant honor King Charles was reportedly planning to bestow upon his son and daughter-in-law, the authority to issue royal warrants, a centuries-old tradition. However, this was mysteriously postponed. The granting of royal warrants is a mark of recognition for suppliers to the royal household, allowing them to display the royal arms. It's a prestigious symbol of quality and a clear signal of the royals' connection to British industry. It had been widely anticipated that King Charles would grant William and Catherine this power, signaling their growing prominence. However, despite the apparent readiness for this crucial step, the king had reportedly not yet formally authorized the move. This perplexing delay led to the immediate understanding that the granting of the Wales's royal warrants had been inexplicably postponed. For some astute observers, this delay seemed slightly counterintuitive, given the broader narrative of William and Kate's increasing responsibilities and their accelerated preparation. Why would the king delay granting them this traditional mark of authority, especially if preparations for their ultimate succession were being accelerated behind the scenes? What hidden reason could possibly explain such a baffling pause, creating an apparent contradiction in royal strategy? Initially, this postponement of the royal warrants announcement came as something of a shock to those following royal affairs closely. It appeared to be a perplexing pause in the steady delegation of duties and honors to the next generation, a moment of confusion. However, subsequent explanations, carefully released, clarified the situation. It was reported that the delay was not due to any reluctance on the king's part to empower his son and daughter-in-law, nor was it a reflection on their readiness. Instead, the reason provided was a more practical, or as it was termed, a logistical delay. This could involve complex administrative processes, the sheer volume of applications, or perhaps unforeseen scheduling issues. The world of royal administration is notoriously complex, and even seemingly straightforward procedures can be subject to agonizing delays due to intricate protocols and extensive paperwork. But is that the whole story? Crucially, despite the specific delay regarding the royal warrants, the overarching, resounding message remains: King Charles III is fully, unreservedly supportive of the ongoing, intensive training and preparation of both Prince William and Princess Catherine for their future roles. The king understands, perhaps more deeply than anyone, the immense undertaking that awaits them and the absolute necessity of being thoroughly, flawlessly prepared. His own decades-long apprenticeship equipped him with invaluable experience, and he would wish the same, if not an even more focused and perhaps accelerated preparation, for his heir. Therefore, when viewed together, these seemingly contradictory reports paint a complex, yet utterly compelling, picture. On one hand, we have the intriguing, almost sensational, claim of an ultra-quiet ceremony involving a symbolic crowning as part of intensive, possibly accelerated, secret training for Princess Catherine. This strongly indicates a breathtakingly fast pace of preparation for the ultimate role. On the other hand, we see a delay in a more immediate, tangible step, the granting of royal warrants, which is attributed to practical, logistical reasons. How can these two vastly different narratives possibly be reconciled, or do they hint at an even deeper, more complex game afoot? The threads of royal destiny are woven in secrecy and time. These two pieces of information, while seemingly contradictory regarding the pace of transition, can perhaps be reconciled into a larger, more intriguing truth. It's entirely possible that the focus of the current preparation is so heavily weighted towards the eventual ascension and coronation, the single most important event for the future of the monarchy, that other intermediate steps, while still planned and significant, are simply subject to practical delays. Or perhaps the logistical delay itself is a minor blip in a larger, accelerated plan that is otherwise proceeding rapidly, relentlessly, and largely behind the scenes. The idea of accelerated preparations for a future reign is not unprecedented in history, though the precise circumstances are always unique. The British monarchy, built on centuries of rigid tradition, must constantly adapt to changing times and ensure a smooth, stable succession, especially in moments of uncertainty. The health of the reigning monarch is naturally a critical factor that can influence the perceived urgency of preparing the heir, adding a layer of dramatic tension to every royal appearance. The reports of Princess Catherine undergoing such intensive training, potentially including profoundly symbolic acts like wearing a crown in a private ceremony, underscore the immense pressure and unparalleled dedication involved in preparing for the vital role of Queen Consort. This is not merely a ceremonial title, it is a position of significant, often hidden, influence, demanding grace, resilience, and unwavering support. Catherine has, over the years, demonstrated a remarkable aptitude for royal duties, growing into her challenging public role with poise and increasing confidence, captivating millions. Her reported engagement in such rigorous private preparation only highlights the profound seriousness with which she approaches her destiny, a destiny that now seems to be rushing towards her at an unprecedented speed. Similarly, Prince William has steadily taken on more senior responsibilities, representing his father and the crown on critically important occasions. His training for kingship is inherently a lifelong process, but reports of intensified preparation powerfully suggest that the gears are turning with greater force than ever before, ensuring he is fully, absolutely ready to step into his father's shoes when that momentous call finally comes. The public watches these developments with keen interest, a palpable blend of profound respect for the current monarch and an almost feverish anticipation for the future reign of William and Catherine. They represent a vital bridge between ancient tradition and the modern world. Their ascension will undoubtedly mark a new, defining chapter, and the reports of accelerated preparation indicate that this chapter is being meticulously, perhaps even frantically, planned. While caution is advised with claims from sources like Radar Online, especially regarding secret ceremonies hidden from public view, the persistent nature of reports suggesting intensified preparation for William and Catherine, coupled with the visible and undeniable increase in their senior engagements and responsibilities, lends undeniable credence to the idea that the transition is very much on the minds of those within the royal institution. The startling juxtaposition of the alleged secret crowning ceremony and the reported logistical delay in granting royal warrants provides a truly fascinating glimpse into the bewildering complexities of royal planning. It suggests a scenario where the highest level of preparation for the ultimate role is taking absolute precedence, absorbing all resources, while other, albeit significant, steps are proceeding on their own, perhaps slightly slower, administrative timeline. In conclusion, while King Charles III bravely continues his treatment and steadfastly carries out his duties, the future of the monarchy is clearly a subject of intense, active, and perhaps even urgent planning. Reports indicate Prince William and Princess Catherine are not just passively waiting for their destiny to unfold, but are actively engaged in rigorous, demanding preparation for their ultimate roles. The claim of a private, symbolic crowning ceremony for Catherine, while extraordinary and almost unbelievable, fits within this broader narrative of intensive training, hinting at a rapid trajectory. Coupled with the logistical royal warrants delay, these reports paint a picture of a royal household strategically, almost feverishly, preparing for the future, potentially with a renewed sense of focus and urgency. This ensures that when the inevitable time comes, the transition to the reign of King William and Queen Catherine will be as smooth, seamless, and well prepared as humanly possible, a testament to unwavering foresight. This eventuality certainly gives us much to reflect upon regarding the continuity and the relentless, almost surgical, planning inherent in the ancient institution of the monarchy. The immense weight of history and the undeniable demands of the future are simultaneously shaping every action being taken today within the impenetrable palace walls. What are your thoughts on these groundbreaking reports? Do you truly believe that preparations for William and Catherine's ascension are being significantly accelerated? And what do you make of the astonishing claim about a secret crowning ceremony? Share your opinions in the comments section below. We love hearing from you and discussing these fascinating, often mysterious, topics. Don't forget to like this video if you found it informative, subscribe to our channel for more in-depth royal coverage, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our next crucial update. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next deep dive.